Are you still going for regular health checkups every year? If your answer is yes, you are not alone. Many people over the age of 70 continue this habit, hoping to detect illness early and live a longer and healthier life. But here is a surprising truth that few people expect. Many health checkups after the age of 70 are not only unnecessary, but they can also shorten your lifespan. It may sound hard to believe, but large studies have shown that some tests, which seem harmless, can actually cause unnecessary anxiety. This can lead to the wrong treatments and a lower quality of life for older adults. In today's video, I will walk you through 5 shocking reasons why regular health checkups after 70 may do more harm than good. More importantly, I will share with you the only 5 medical tests you truly need. These are the tests that experts actually recommend to help you stay healthy in a safe and smart way. If you are over the age of 60, make sure to watch this video all the way to the end. It might change the way you care for your health every single day. And please do not forget to leave a comment with your age and where you are watching from. I always read every message from you. We all know that going for regular health checkups is important to detect illness early and maintain stable health. However, after the age of 70, the body goes through natural changes that make many standard medical guidelines less relevant. Despite this, many older adults still follow the same checkup routines as when they were younger, without realizing that this approach can lead to serious consequences. According to a study from Oregon Health and Science University, often referred to as the Mayo Clinic of the Pacific Northwest, 68% of seniors over 70 are undergoing unnecessary medical tests. These tests not only waste time and money, but they can also lead to false diagnoses, which result in inappropriate treatments. What is more concerning is that some of these tests were originally designed for younger adults, but are still applied to the elderly in the same way. This often leads to inaccurate results and confusion. Just imagine this. An 80-year-old person might have slightly higher cholesterol levels than the standard range, but that does not automatically mean they are sick. In fact, some studies show that seniors with slightly elevated cholesterol may actually live longer. Yet because of outdated standards, they are still prescribed medications. The problem is that these medications can cause serious side effects such as muscle pain, fatigue, and digestive problems. While the actual benefit remains unclear, it does not stop there. Being told to take more tests just because of a minor abnormal result can trigger stress, anxiety, poor sleep, low appetite, and weakened immunity. Sometimes, just one slightly off blood test can lead to a long series of procedures, including deep scans, biopsies, and strong medications, only to find out later that there was nothing serious at all. But by that time, the person's emotional and physical health may have already suffered greatly. That is why understanding the real meaning and limits of medical testing after 70 is so important. Health at this age should be approached in a personalized, gentle, and reasonable way. More testing does not always mean better health. What matters more is testing wisely, testing just enough, and learning to listen to your body instead of focusing only on the numbers in a lab report. When people reach the age of 70, many still hold on to the habit of getting a full health checkup every year, hoping to catch diseases early. But in reality, some tests that seem harmless may silently harm your health, emotional well-being, and overall quality of life. Here are 5 common mistakes in health checkups for seniors that you should be especially careful to avoid. Mistake 1. Thinking that more tests mean better health and peace of mind. Many people believe that the more tests you do, the better your chances of finding illness. But the truth is, after age 70, the body changes in its own natural ways, and some results that appear abnormal may actually be normal for this age group. If we apply the standards used for younger people to older adults, it is easy to get misleading results, wrong diagnoses, and unnecessary treatments. A study from Oregon Health and Science University found that 68% of people over 70 are undergoing tests that are not suitable. This leads to needless worry, incorrect treatments, and even a shorter lifespan. Mistake 2. Believing invasive tests are harmless. Some people think that procedures like endoscopy or biopsy are simple and safe, but in reality, these methods carry higher risks for older adults. For example, according to the Journal of the American Medical Directors Association, the risk of colon perforation during a colonoscopy is 4 times higher in people over 80 than in younger patients. Many seniors have ended up in the hospital due to complications from tests they thought were just to be safe. Mistake 3. Starting treatment immediately after seeing abnormal numbers. Not every out-of-range result requires medication. For instance, slightly high cholesterol in people over 70 can be completely normal and may not need any treatment. However, many are still prescribed statins, which are drugs that can cause muscle pain, fatigue, and a lower quality of life. Take the case of Ms. Lucy, 72 years old. After one minor blood test result, she was sent for a biopsy. She then developed an infection and had to take strong antibiotics, which disrupted her digestion for 6 months. She went from being healthy to someone who needed ongoing treatment. Mistake 4. Ignoring the cost and financial burden. Full-body checkups, advanced testing, and frequent follow-ups all come with a price. Many people have had to cancel personal plans, trips, or daily routines just to spend all their time and money on checkups that may not even be necessary. When medical care starts to feel like a burden and takes away your freedom, it is no longer real health care. Mistake 5. Overlooking the emotional impact. Few people realize that mental well-being is often the most affected. The anxiety of waiting for test results, the fear of seeing one small abnormal number, or the feeling of helplessness when facing the possibility of illness can lead to sleeplessness, stress, lower immunity, and even silent depression. Mr. Hank Miller, 76 years old, went through 6 months of testing because of one tiny spot on his lung. Although the final result showed nothing was wrong, he spent that entire time living in fear and anxiety. He said, "During those 6 months, I thought about death more than in my entire 76 years before that." In short, not all health checkups are necessary. After age 70, what matters most is being selective, understanding your own body, and not getting caught up in fear. Smart healthcare means careful choices, not more tests. Once you reach the age of 70, caring for your health should shift from finding everything to focusing on what truly matters. Not every test needs to be continued at this age, but there are a few simple yet essential tests that can help older adults stay strong, prevent complications, and maintain quality of life. Below are 5 important health tests that medical experts in the United States commonly recommend after age 70. 1. Blood pressure check. High blood pressure often shows no clear symptoms, yet it is the leading cause of stroke and heart disease in seniors. Checking your blood pressure regularly, even at home, can help detect early problems and make timely adjustments. Mr. Bill, 82 years old and living in Arizona, shared that he started measuring his blood pressure every morning after his doctor noticed a slightly high reading during a checkup. By keeping track, he made small changes in his diet and added gentle daily exercise. As a result, his blood pressure stayed stable without the need for medication. 2. Blood sugar test. Diabetes in older adults often develops quietly, but its consequences can be serious, such as kidney damage, vision loss, or numbness in the feet. However, if caught early, it can be managed through diet and exercise. Miss Patricia, 76 years old from Michigan, discovered high blood sugar during a checkup early in the year. Instead of taking medicine right away, she started walking every morning and cut down on starch in her meals. 3 months later, her numbers returned to a safe range. She said, "Just a small change made me feel in control of my body again." 3. Bone density scan. Osteoporosis is one of the biggest health concerns for older adults, especially postmenopausal women. Weak bones mean that even a small slip can lead to a serious fracture. Long bed rest and loss of independence. Mr. Thomas, 79 years old in Texas, broke his hip after slipping in the bathroom. After that, he began taking calcium, vitamin D, and doing light exercises as recommended. A bone density scan helped him track his progress and make the right adjustments, helping him avoid another fracture. 4. Hearing and vision check. Losing hearing or vision can cause seniors to feel isolated, depressed, and disconnected from daily life. Mr. Jack, 74 years old from Oregon, used to avoid hearing aids because he thought they were too much trouble, but once he started using them, he could clearly hear his grandchild laugh, answer phone calls from friends, and talk more with others. "I no longer feel like I'm left out of life," he shared. A good pair of glasses or a hearing aid at the right time can lift your mood and keep you connected to the world around you. 5. Depression screening. Depression in older adults is often mistaken for normal sadness with age, but it is a real condition that needs to be screened and supported at the right time. After losing her husband, Ms. Margaret, 78 years old in Minnesota, became quiet, could not sleep, and lost interest in eating. A routine checkup that included a depression screening helped her daughter recognize the changes. After a few months of gentle counseling and therapy, she regained her balance and joined a local book club. "I feel like I still matter," she said. "Not every test needs to be repeated every year, but these 5 tests are the foundation of good health care after age 70. They not only help detect problems early, but also give you the chance to adjust your lifestyle and stay confident and independent each day. If you have to choose the ones that truly make you healthier, not more worried." After the age of 70, each person's body tells a different story. No two people are exactly alike. Some have a history of diabetes, others have lived with high blood pressure, some have spent years in polluted environments, and some have parents who had cancer. That is why health checkups cannot follow a one-size-fits-all model. What truly matters is understanding yourself, so you know what to test for, when to do it, and for what purpose. I often tell my older patients, a test is a tool, not a goal. This means that a test only has value when it helps you detect something early that can lead to a change in treatment or lifestyle. On the other hand, if a test does not change anything in what you do, no matter the result, then that test may be unnecessary. I once met an elderly man who was getting an annual lung CT scan, even though he never smoked, had no lung issues, and always got normal results. At the same time, another person whose father died of colon cancer skipped a colonoscopy because he thought, "I have no symptoms." This is a common mistake between routine testing and testing based on personal risk. Being selective with testing does not mean ignoring your health. It means taking smart and proactive care of yourself. When you choose the right tests, you avoid the risks of unneeded medications and procedures. You also save time, lower your costs, and reduce unnecessary anxiety. More importantly, the right tests help you focus on what your body truly needs, so you can make better decisions about your diet. Physical activity and emotional well-being. So instead of asking, "What tests should I take this year?" try asking, "What does my body need to know right now?" This is the first step toward personalized health care, and it is the best way to stay healthy and in control after the age of 70. Good health in old age does not come only from the numbers on a test report. It also comes from the way you live each day. After more than 20 years of working closely with older adults, I have seen that small, timely, and consistent changes can truly make a big difference after age 70. First, let us talk about movement. You do not need heavy or complex exercises. Simply taking a slow walk each morning, stretching gently after waking up, or joining water exercise sessions a few times a week can help. Mr. Walter, a 90-year-old man living in Ohio, still walks 3 laps around the park every day. He is not fast, but his consistency helps him stay flexible and mentally sharp. He once said, "I do not run, I do not go to the gym, but I walk every day without missing a day." Next is nutrition at this age. The digestive system slows down, teeth become weaker, and appetite may change. What matters most is eating foods that are nutritious, easy to digest, and suited to your condition. Protein is essential for keeping muscles strong, but instead of eating too much red meat, you can choose soft tofu, cooked fish, eggs, yogurt, and plant-based proteins. Ms. Ruth, 79 years old, once lost muscle due to irregular eating habits. After adjusting her diet with professional advice, she felt lighter when walking, no longer had joint pain during movement, and her mood improved greatly. Water and sleep are just as important. Older adults often do not feel thirsty clearly, which makes dehydration more likely. Simply drinking a glass of water each morning and taking a few sips every few hours can help cleanse the body, reduce constipation, and prevent dry skin. For better sleep, it helps to follow a relaxing bedtime routine. Turn off your phone, drink warm milk, or listen to soft music. These simple habits not only help you fall asleep faster, but also improve the quality of deep sleep, which is vital for healing and recovery. Mental well-being is also a key foundation. Loneliness and lack of connection can silently weaken both the immune system and the mind. Many seniors who joined community activities like choir singing, reading to children, learning calligraphy, or simply chatting with a neighbor each morning have felt a clear sense of renewal. Ms. Helen, 75 years old, used to live alone and rarely spoke to anyone. After joining a gentle meditation group at a wellness center, she shared, "I started sleeping better. My mind felt calmer, and my body hurt much less." Finally, do not forget to monitor your health actively. Write down small details like how well you sleep, how you feel, how often you go to the bathroom, or whether anything feels unusual. This is a simple way to listen to your body every day. These notes can help you and your doctor catch early warning signs even before any test does. Caring for your health after 70 is not about waiting for illness to come. It is about living wisely, staying active, and appreciating each breath you take. After the age of 70, health is no longer something we can take lightly, but it should not become a source of fear either. What matters most now is learning how to live in harmony with your body, understanding what it needs, what it lacks, and where to draw the line. We have gone through 5 reasons why unselective testing can actually harm your health. At the same time, We have learned that some simple tests play a vital role in protecting your physical condition, emotional well-being, and overall quality of life. Being selective with tests does not mean ignoring medical care. In fact, it is a smarter, more thoughtful, and more compassionate way to approach health in later life. Instead of spending money on expensive full-body checkups that may not be needed, just focus on what truly fits your needs: blood pressure monitoring, blood sugar testing, bone density scans, hearing and vision checks, and depression screening. These tests do more than detect illness. They give you a chance to reflect on how you are living and adjust what may no longer suit your body. More importantly, good health in old age is not written on a test result. It is found in the way you walk each day, the way you eat, sleep, think, and stay connected to the world around you. A good night's sleep, a morning walk in the park, or a heartfelt chat with a loved one. These are the real medicines that help your body and soul stay at peace. If you found today's video helpful, do not forget to subscribe to the channel for more tips on nutrition, movement, and daily healthy living. And how about you? What health habits are you maintaining for yourself? Please leave a comment below. I always listen and deeply appreciate every story you share.